Okay. All right, now share your screen.
What's happening?
Still looking for a picture of this girl.
Let me turn off the recorder before we talk about that. Back, share your screen, please.
I'm trying to, I'm looking for it. Nope. Close window.
So the tag I want to give on this training video is how
You-
to
you-
adjust your guest rate when things like two people pop up in the middle of a reservation. Because the unfortunate thing is Airbnb won't allow you to go in during the reservation and modify it. You have to do it on the back end of the reservation.
You
That's
see,
what Patrick and I are going to do.
you see my
You're
screen
not
share?
you're not screen sharing yet.
And you need to use got FaceTime.
What's that?
So you need to be using FaceTime.
Some FaceTime.
Nah, we
Can't
got,
make training videos when I do FaceTime. Okay, there we go.
so
So you want to go.
this one right here.
Yep.
Let me get my notes up.
What happens when you double click her name?
So I think to actually edit the booking and request money, you have to go to center request money.
Yep.
Request money
Yep. Extra services.
for services.
Okay. And so it's $15 a night for an extra guest. And how many days was her sister there?
Stay over there. Let me look. The
Calculated
calendar says
in the text.
Oh,
the
wow, so you
28th
calculated it.
the
But
28th of November to the 16th of December. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 20 days total.
20 times 15 is what? 300?
Yep. You want to add any attachments?
No, you just want to document in the notes how you got $300. So you want to write $15 a day.
You know,
Mhm. $300 is a result was calculated based from
yes.
20, how many nights? Now, have you gotten that app that I keep telling you about, Chat GPT?
Yeah, I have the web version. I don't have the upgraded version, the
Okay.
GPT.
So whatever you create, I'm gonna have you cut and paste it and put it in the Chat GPT, so you have the most professional language. Yeah, you don't need the paid version. I'm gonna get 4.0 later this month, later in January, but I got 3.5 right now.
Let me stop screen sharing real quick.
You just had it open.
I know. Hold on. Because I have work stuff in my chat GPT.
Oh, let me stop screen sharing.
You're good. You're good. And I have to delete that stuff. What did you want to talk about while I'm doing this?
Um, Mom wants a picture of
Center.
Christmas dinner.
I got you.
So also, during this training video, we are we're always trying to accommodate our guests. Guests are always going to have things that you can't anticipate for. And to the best of our ability, we want to do that. Like, for example, today, I had a guest message us at 4 a.m. at one of Lewis's places, um, asking about our early check-in. Now, normally, we would kind of say, hey, check-in is from 4 o'clock to 10. He's trying to get in at noon. But because he's a repeat guest, been like at three of our places, we always talk in terms of uh under promising and over delivering. And that's kind of what we did. We said, well, we'll do our best. We need to get our cleaners. Now, mind you, the place was already clean. We know that because
Mhm.
we like to have our place cleaned up like 24 hours after they're vacated. But we messaged him and said, we're just going to check the cleaner schedule and get back to you. And sure enough, we got back to him in a half hour and said, an early check-in will be no problem. But the difference is, you want to make sure you manage guest expectation and under promise and always over deliver, and not the opposite. All right,
Okay.
you ready to screen share?
Yeah, we just restart from the beginning.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Go ahead. So we are just now messaging a guest about the extra services that was provided. We wrote something up that was somewhat nice, and then we double checked by putting it into Chat GPT. So we had the most professional version of it. So, okay.
So first we had to get to the completed guess
Mm-hmm.
from that pass.
Send a request money. So Patrick, walk everybody through what you're doing so people know.
So go to that past reservation, not the current reservation they're on. Go to the past reservation that has already completed. Send a money request. Extra service. The amount you want.
The amount you want.
Then go into Chat GPT.
So the way Chat GPT works for everybody is an input output. So your input is you're going to ask it to do something based on some information, and then it's going to create an output. So here's what I would write. I would copy and paste that again, and here's how I would set it up. Create a message for my Airbnb guest about additional services so that the algorithm has enough background information, create a nice letter, a memo. Good job. Create a message for my Airbnb guests for extra services rendered. That's good.
Mm,
Okay. So here's what I normally do when it gives me all that extra. I normally say condense word count by half. There you go. Hope you're doing. We enjoyed your Airbnb at our stay. To enhance the experience, we offer you extra service, including a double guest fee for another. Okay. Interested in future upgrades? No, we don't want to add that. Thank you for choosing Airbnb. Um,
that's perfect right there. This part.
yeah. I'm
So
surprised they didn't calculate out how you got the $300. Was that a part of your input or no?
no, it wasn't.
Okay. So if you put that in your input, it will spit it right back out. If you said $300 derived from $15 times the number of nights, Airbnb would have, Chat GPT would break it out for them. $300 is calculated from,
Full gas fee of 15.
okay,
What about
if,
the 2 days?
if I can add this, $300 is calculated from a $15 a night fee for the 20 night or the whatever nights stay from the 28th through the 16th.
Yeah, through 16th, you gotta put dates.
And to that other question that was just asked about the her not accepting the reservation modification. When the reservation is over, we're gonna add that on to it, like we're doing this.
She responded to it, but just didn't accept it.
That's right.
Cool. My guess?
Condensed word count by half. That second line is maybe not necessary. So copy and paste everything and then just take out that second line. I wouldn't even, you don't even necessarily need to put the guest's name in there.
I'm not.
To enhance your stay, we take that out. That second sentence, yeah. That third sentence is no good either. Yeah. All right. Now, when you hit next, we're gonna see what comes next.
Okay.
And then
All
from
right.
there, confirm request.
Yep.
And your request has been sent.
Okay. So normally, the way, what your expectation should be is that Airbnb is going to have the guests try to work it out with you. And then they give the guests 72 hours. And then Airbnb will actually make themselves available to message the guest on your behalf. And then if the guest is still not compliant, what Airbnb will do is they will pin their account and then will just pay you directly. So that's why it's very, very strategic for us to try to keep people on the Airbnb site, even when they ask to kind of do some things off site because they're trying to save some money.
Mhm.
Because we don't have that, we're not asking people like, so here's the thing about it. If you have a situation like a year ago, Lewis had the soccer team wanted to book the Airbnbs. If they were in a position to put out like a $500 or $700 deposit down, security deposit, so that if there was any damages, then it makes sense. But if they're not in a position to do that, no, I wouldn't do any extras. So that concludes this training video. Patrick, thanks for playing.
No problem.
All right, man. All right, let me stop recording.